What is going on, everybody? Man, people love the toothpick. I am even more excited about getting one of these, and I'm even more depressed that who knows when they will be back in stock. But there's been a ton of comments. I don't think I've ever got so many comments on a video with so little views in such a short time. But right off the bat, I want to apologize for spamming your YouTube feed, but I want to bring our attention to, I just listened to the Bardwell interview with the Orqa guys. Evidently they were showing these off down at Multi-GP. Now I know there's a big Kickstarter. I know they've been working on this forever. They're delayed and everything else like that. I do not support buying like beta products and everything like that at all. A lot of these features that they're talking about, some are going to be ready, some are not. I encourage everybody just to go and listen to the Bardwell interview. It's probably like 15-20 minutes long. But the point I want to try to make is that, like, it was really refreshing to see some people that I feel were genuinely excited and enthusiastic about a product that they wanted to make, and it's taken them all of this money and all of this time, and 2.5 years later, and they're finally starting to see the fruits of that, and these things are trying to come out. While they've been getting slammed by the big man, you know, DJI and Fat Shark releasing like big releases right before, you know, their product is getting ready to drop. But he was so humble during this interview. Even if you just watch the first 5 minutes of it, you'll be like, wow, because Bardwell really hits him with just like, why is anybody going to buy your product versus buying the HEO2s? You know, like, why would you spend the extra $150? And he talked about stuff that is not ready yet. So that's the problem. But, you know, live streaming from FPV goggles, the audio voiceover capability on the DVR, which the DVR in itself is something that will be working out of the box. HD 60 frames per second, H.264. I mean, that's just awesome to have right off the bat. And you know, they've got a pretty nice website here. I mean, they've done this all from scratch, which, you know, it's pretty cool to see. Like, you don't see very many humbling people in this hobby. We all know who like the major players are and manufacturers and stuff like that, but there's this whole other like world like over in China and stuff that's making all of this stuff for us that we don't really know about, and we don't get to talk to them and stuff like that. So it's really cool just to hear these people talk about their experience. And I haven't really checked into all this stuff, but evidently they have been like super clear through all of their delays, keeping Kickstarter super over updated as far as what's going on, so people don't feel like they're getting burned out on their money. But this thing is great. You know, they recommend to use rapid fire. It's going to come with a nice little case to import to hold your rapid fire module. It's using the same OLEDs as the HEO2s are, but this thing's going to have like a mobile app. It's going to have, you know, it's got memory, flash memory, stuff like that. You know, they're talking firmware updates and all of this stuff. So, you know, I'm really pulling for these guys. I wouldn't say for anybody to go buy these, even though I know the big people have already said, hey, there's links down here, go to Get FPV and buy them. They are running a special that you can get these extra modules that they are selling that will allow you to do like the live streaming and Wi-Fi hookup and all that stuff. You get that kind of for free if you're like an early adopter and you pre-order these before the end of the year. You know, I think it's a bad idea, but if anybody, if I ever wanted anybody to make it happen, it would be these guys, just based off of that interview. Now, I hope I'm right and that they're not just a bunch of clowns, but, you know, it really looks like they have really stepped it up for the community and themselves to put out a really awesome product, no matter what you think of how it looks or how it might act or anything like that at all. You know, I'm pulling for you, Orqa. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and we will see you on the other side.